Okay, hello everyone. We're going to do a real quick worksheet together on multiplication and division with numbers that have more than one factor. Again, this is something that I would strongly recommend you use a calculator for in real life. I mean, I absolutely use a calculator at work when these things come up. But we do need to make sure that you understand how this is supposed to work, what the concept is. So you have 347 times 26. 347 is called your multiplicand, and 26 is your multiplier. So you make sure that you set it up like that, where everything is lined up in its proper place. And then you multiply. You have 6 times 7, which is 42. So then you have to carry your 4 up here. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 4 more would give you 8. Carry your 2 here. 6 times 3 is 18, 19, 20. And then when you move into the tens place, you move over one place before you start recording any numbers. So 2 times 7, you're going to have 14. Carry your 1. Don't confuse it with the 4. I can't erase it on this. 2 times 4 is 8, and that gives you 9. And 2 times 3 is 6. And then what you're going to do is add up what you got here. So 2 and 8 times 4 is 12. Carry your 1, that gives you 10. Carry your 1, that gives you 9,022. And I will go to my calculator just to double check us. 347 times 26. And yes, our answer is 9,022. So then this is another one just to kind of go over it again. Here's your multiplicand. That's a difficult word to say. And then you have your multiplier. And you have 8 times 3, which is 24. So again, you write down your 4 and carry your 2. It's similar to addition with that. Anything times 0 is 0, but with the 2, that's going to give you 2 there. 3 times 5 is 15. Then you move over one place to start recording answers. 4 times 8 is 32. You're going to carry your 3, which is going to give you 3 here, and 4 times 5 is 20. So we add these up. We have 4, 4, 8, 1. I have 21,844. So I go to my calculator just to double check, because we're going to be using that calculator anyway. 508 times 43 equals 21,844. That is correct. And you see how, if you need to know how to set it up, that is how you set it up. Now for division, you remember from school, we make our little box. And our dividend goes under the box, which is 873. 800 is divided by 4. So 4 is your divisor. So you start with the first number. How many times will 4 go into 8? It'll go twice. So 2 times 4, you got to multiply here. You bring it down, and you have nothing left over. So then you just bring down your 7. Okay, 4 will only go into 7 one time, because it'll go into 8 twice. So obviously you're going to have 4 here, and that's going to leave you 3 left. And you bring down your other 3, and 4 will go into 33 8 times. But we're going to move up here. That gives you 32. So you're going to have a remainder of 1. And so not everything, will divide absolutely evenly by every number. So you're going to have a remainder oftentimes. So we can do that on our calculator. 873 divided by 4 equals 218. And on your calculator, it's going to say 0.25. But for our purposes, remainder 1. And the way to kind of double check division is to go back and multiply. So if we get our answer, 218 times 4, that's 32. Carry your 3, you're going to have 7, you're going to have 8. So you see you have 872 compared to 873 here, but you have the remainder 1, so that you know that you did that one also correctly. Okay, now our next one this is going to be a little harder because our divisor has more than one factor as well. We have 27 for our divisor, and inside as our dividend, we have 5,832. So we need to know how many times 58 can be divided by 27, because we know 5 can't be divided by 27, so we just skip the first one there. So I am going to, for the sake of time, divide it on my phone. 58 divided by 27. It will go 2 with some remainders. So we have 2. So 2 times 7 would be 14, and you're going to carry your 1 there sort of in your mind. So 2, 4, 5. So 2, that's 54. And you're going to bring that down and have 4, and then 3, 43. Well, if 2 times 27 is 54, then even though this seems quite a bit larger than that, it will only actually go one time. So you bring down your 27, and so you have a 16 remainder, and then you bring down your 2, 162, and if you divide 162 by 27, you get 6. Actually, 6, and it works out evenly. So in this problem, you're not going to have a remainder. And again, we can come over here to multiply to double check. 216 times 27, and we do it just like we did the multiplication before with the multiple digits. We have 6 times 7 is 42, so we put down our 2, carry our 4 up here. 7 times 1 is 7, of course, plus 4 is 11, carry your 1. 7 times 2 is 14, so that's going to be 15. Then you're going to have 2 times 6 is 12, carry your 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is going to be 3, and 2 times 2 is 4. And so if you add that up, then you should get 5,832. And that means that you have done that correctly. Okay, guys, I hope that was not too quick of a refresher. If you have any questions, please call me. Again, please use your calculator for these types of problems, but you do need to see how they are intended to be set up.